So, just working with things that I might be able to admit to, right, is interesting. You can build on that, like what I might be able to admit is that uh, knowledge will work on your body in a particular way. So, how it works doesn't necessarily pertain to the the lack thereof or your intention to attain it. Like it seeks to fill up empty space and requite some form of work that when you purpose it, like it becomes visible. You know, you get a language, like a secret language, because you do the knowledge and you do the work and you get the language, and it's helped you to see whether or not something is a scam. And because the nature of a scam is to take something that you would never do, like some rule that you would never break, and build on that, as to where like you think it's different. This time it's different. And then when you sweat out the parasite, it's because you don't talk to them. You don't talk to them at all because uh, the whole objective is to keep the scam going. And while you're talking to them, you don't understand the nature of the scam yet. So it's still, they can play the long game. You still haven't been played once yet. Shame on you. Even though you're looking at it like, shit, I'm getting scammed potentially twice. I want to believe. You know, I want to believe that in that by itself open ended. You like, do you believe and all that crap? It's love and light. It's love and light. So you'll be like, they can amend it or something, and they'll, because it's official. Like you don't understand. I'm like seem like a machine, but you fucked up. Like it's because I'm official and I help people every day. So then like it'd be like, yeah. And plus, I don't want to be like, fool me twice, cause shame on me. So they're not playing on your greed. They're playing on your um sense of moral dogma. And so that applies in politics because if you know, the RICO Act is actually initiated in the alt tech sphere. Um, it's the reason why the blockchain was invented a decade and a half or 2 decades ago. Um, some part of it is abuse, like where you like, uh, chiding basically. So if I don't feel like an asshole for talking to you, like you're not a good scammer, if I don't feel like an asshole for not talking to you in your official capacity, um, then yeah. So I got bailed out of a scam. I got I got bailed out of a scam. It munched on me, but it was like a quarter or a fifth. Like it ate like a fifth or a quarter of of my deployment for to be get so much exposure to certain assets and also to use their platforms for recreation. To Because I play games too. Like sometimes, like I talk about something and you would think I was recommending it, but it's a game. You could like think of it as a game only. But because it has crypto in it, people think, oh, you're trying to make money. You're trying to make money. I do see some projections where they could become valuable, but at that point, you're looking at it like baseball cards. You want to invest in baseball cards? I mean, they're smart people, but they're the only ones that know which um, Pikachu that you actually want. And they know what they could do with the Pikachu, what would make them not even want to sell, not even want to sell it, and they're not even thinking, like it doesn't even feel like real money. Like you start throwing around huge amounts of money that, because you know that the IRS wants to know every time that you move your money from an address to another wallet. It doesn't even matter about you made a sale They just want to know it moved. And you done made microtransactions of the wazoo. You have to keep it away from a wallet that you never moved crypto to from. Then so you can just sell that and get the capital gains tax break, and that is a smart plan. So you keep it clean, then you're all playing games and you're throwing around money. How much money is this throwing out? I don't even care. I don't have access. Like, I can't get it. The IRS is, what I'm saying? But I'll just throw this around. Like, a lot of people are like, how, like, my portfolio is not, I didn't buy that much NFTs. I didn't buy that much NFTs. It looks like you have to subtract the amount of the sales that you have, right? But even that, because, like, you rolled it over from other account. You don't, like, store all your NFTs in the same wallet. So while you move your NFTs to other wallets, they're doing things. You roll stuff back in, then you use their utility token or their semi-fungible token, and it goes like, oh, you spent this much actual dollar amount, and that's misleading. But I mean, it could be worth that much if you can get your order filled. It could be worth that much. And it really, you think about how much you have, you don't know, because price is nothing. Price means nothing. So that lesson can jump outside and into the sim world, right? Like with like wearables and shit. Like, we have wearables. Like, they have wearables. You could use emojis to change the way that you feel. If you know what I'm saying, that's what people have been tricked into believing, that they can convey or express how they feel with several emojis. They start working with more and more emojis, because there are some element of society that knows how to convert that type of energy into something. They You can cash out on basic attention. You can If you can verify that you have my attention for so long, you get these little chips. They were worth like a 1,000th of a half penny, like of a hay penny, and you got like several billion of those. So, anyways, you just convert them on different dexes until they start to become more semi fungible. Um, and it's like, okay, and one thing, like, if I talk like about like this, like, I know a lot, like, I don't, like, there's people that I don't know nearly as much as they know, and it seems like I know more than anybody. Like, seriously, like, um, it's funny that Congressman uh, Lindsey Graham and Pelosi are trying to pass vague encryption bills to limit the private sector's ability to make changes, and then they talk about be the change, and all this change is like, you need, like, what you need to change, like, you need some change, like, you could do better. I see that you could do better. I'll give you some change. I'll change. I'll give you some change. They talk to you like the long con, like they're doing the long con, and then they're passing bills, vague, overarching legislation to try. Dude, I'm gonna get drone struck. Fuck getting thrown off YouTube. I can't get thrown off YouTube because they're using my channel too in some sort of weird, like, twisted culmination that, like, I'm resistant to ever being banned, even though I said some of the stupidest shit you probably ever heard in your life. Probably, maybe, I don't know. Maybe I make people's ears bleed or whatever. They, like, I can never even know. It's like I might attribute that to an algorithm. Like, you can't know the, because it's trending. So they're applying the functionality of the trending to get your ass kicked off. You don't know why, because it's only affected by information that is new, that's coming out, that's future, some future shit, which nobody's on. You can't say that they're on some future shit. They, you know what I mean? They can't hit a smudge out of some Nikes. So that's, they can't smudge a pair of fucking fresh pair of Nikes.